This is Donator. Donator is the companion app to Nida. So anything that's put into Donator will appear to anybody using Nida within 5 miles of the user of Donator. So in this example, within 5 miles of me. Donator, the purpose of Donator is to give things away that you no longer require. So on the one hand, it saves you taking things to the tip, but on the other hand, if you care about recycling and the reuse of things and helping the poor and things like that, Donator will let you give things to other people. So you press the hamburger menu on the top right hand side, and you will see gifts claimed and accepted. Gifts are things you give, claimed are things that you've given and that have been claimed by somebody, and accepted other things that you've given, been claimed, and then you've accepted the person and they can now contact you and come along and collect. So if we go into gifts and we have a look, we can see different groups of things, and if you've got something that it doesn't fit into any of those groups, you can pop it into other. If you pull the items, each item swipes, and it shows different things at different times, so you can delete things and things like that. That's all done through swiping. You can pull the screen down with your thumb, and you will get that little circle, and that's refreshing, so that's updating from the server. So we can add something in here. Let's add something into household electrical items. Let's put a table lamp in there. So we'll add touch the plus, and we say, and we can touch the microphone on the keyboard because it's voice recognition. So we can say, we're going to say table lamp, so touch the mic. And you won't hear anything whilst it's recording from the mic. Let's do a description. So that's a small table lamp in wood, and we've got show. It's default to show, meaning this item will show in Nida. If you uncheck it, well, it'll hide those items temporarily until you reset it. Hide address, what's by default hiding your address. If you don't want it to hide the address, uncheck that. Your address will be shown to people in Nida. The geolocation feature in Nida is not to the doorstep, so it will take people too close to the location, but it can be ambiguous. So at the end of the day, people will need an address. If you hide the address, they won't know quite where you are. So if you want people to knock on your door, then you would show the address. Care only, well, I mentioned Nida, but there's another app which will be released soon, and that's for people in care, and that would be homeless people, any kind of care. And if you leave it as it is at the moment, it will go to people in care and to people using Nida. If you have something that you just want to do, get rid of as quickly as possible, then you would leave it like this and everybody can see it, so it'll go pretty quick. On the other hand, if you want it to specifically go to somebody in care, then care only, and only the people using care will see it, which is pointless right now because we haven't released care. So once care is released, then that will work. You can change the defaults to the address that was used when you registered the app, but you can change the postcode and change the address, or click on current, and that will show your current location. So if I do current, it shows my current location, and I go home, and that's going to go to the default address that was used when this instance was registered. And if I put a postcode in, I could select postcode, and it will use that postcode instead. So, and that's it. That's this item, a table lamp, small table lamp in wood, and I can now touch the tick, and That's saved, and that's now broadcast to everybody using NIDA or CARE, were it available, to broadcast to everybody within 5 miles of my current location. So I can then go back out. That's it, fine. If I look in claimed, I can see other items that I've put up that people have claimed. If I go into accepted, I can see items of the washing machine I put up, and here we've got Mary Quant. She's claimed it, and I've accepted her. So that's the situation with that.